Huh? Yeah, it's a little delay, but I'm like trying to go. There's some easy way of doing this shit. I just don't know. Alright.
You know what sucks is that our stuff looks clean, but we don't know how to use it.
Yeah, we got all this expensive shit. We don't know how to use it.
We got everything we need, but it's still looking like fools.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, it's better than last week. I tell you that shit. We ain't even have lights in this motherfucker.
Hey, at least, yeah, we got some stuff. We got some stuff out here.
Yeah, we got lights now. We got pizza.
Yeah, last week we didn't have pizza. Yeah.
We don't mess with the food. What's up, everybody? We back at the ParBar on the Sunday. Woo! We live now on Facebook. Got that all fixed. Got the YouTube fixed. And shit, we rolling. We got some lights.
Next week it'll be all fucked up again.
Better not be, man. I'm wasting my damn time. Anyway, we back here. As always, my name is Rich D. And one over to my right.
Oh, that'd be me. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know why Mark is here again.
Exactly.
What's up, everybody? My name is Vince T. Welcome back.
To his right.
What's up? This Uncle Nono. Half a day.
And back in the house, another guest host. I guess now, did you say guest host?
No. Just a hoe.
Like Mr. Mark Fuentes up in the house.
What's
like
up, Mark?
Second stringer.
Yeah. Hey, he
What up,
comes through. He comes through. Always got a plan B.
Yeah.
But the day at the ParBar,
He's like the pill.
yeah.
Hey, that's the morning after pill.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
But today at the ParBar, we have all the way from the Oceanside, Mr. Damage.
What's up?
Should I say Major Damage or Damage?
Yeah, major damage.
Major Damage.
Yeah.
From Evil Minded Music.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, he came all the way down. He saw us over at PIFA this year, and he was hitting us up, I think, maybe 2 weeks after, something like that, trying to get on. But I think that's when we took our break. And that's usually when we had like
took
our
a long-ass break.
Yeah, we took a long break.
Real long.
Yeah, we came back, and I was like, and he kept on hitting. I was like, man, I got to get him back on here. So when we started rolling in January, first thing I said, I was like, all right, let me hit up Evil Minded Music, get this guy on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then check out some of your
Appreciate
music. Yeah, brother, but I appreciate you coming all the way down.
Thank you, man. Thanks for
thank
having
you.
me.
Shoot, how was the drive?
It was a long drive. There was like traffic, but you know that's how it is in California nowadays.
Right? I don't know what's up with that traffic. Like on the Friday going up to Oceanside, like the shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, even on Sunday.
And on
you
Sunday,
know?
when you're coming down on Sunday, that shit like fucking horrible.
You would think that everybody's in church.
Yeah.
Nope.
Or watching
I mean,
the
you were
game
coming
or
down from
something.
Pomona today.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Did you hit traffic?
No.
For real?
Yeah, we took the 15 all the way down.
Oh,
It
okay.
was nice. It was
That's
a long ride, you know,
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
a
nice.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't hit any traffic on the way back?
No.
Nice.
Nothing at all.
Damn.
Beautiful.
Well, I guess if you take the 15, but if you go on that 5, man.
Or you just take a nap.
I didn't see any traffic.
I don't know.
I
what
don't
you're talking
remember
about.
shit.
We made it in 15 minutes flat. So what's going on? Like, how's
Well,
the
quick,
music?
Real
Oh yeah,
quick,
cheers.
I know
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
drinking, but cheers.
On the Palmers, baby.
Oh, cheers,
There it
cheers.
is.
Cheers.
You don't have to be alcohol to cheers.
Get all the way around.
There you go.
So how's the music been since the last time we spoke with you at PIFA?
It's been good. We've been doing like a lot of shows now. We've been doing like a lot of these like cannabis shows recently, you know, and then now we usually do shows in LA. We did 2 shows in San Diego like the last year, like in December, and we usually do shows in LA because you know usually that's where everything's at.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
right.
like the music scene and everything, you know, to get noticed. So that's why we always go to LA. It's a drive, man. It takes us like 5 hours to get there and
Right.
shit, but you know, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
know.
What? So Evil Minded Music is the label.
Evil Minded is the name of the group.
Okay.
Evil Minded Music is the name of our production company. Like we make videos, music, you know, all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
film short movies, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Commercials.
like a full production area.
Yeah, yeah.
So not just music. It's like you do like you were telling me earlier. You guys did your own music videos.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's tight.
yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of production in itself.
So
yeah.
What?
No, I got a question for you after you respond.
Oh, yeah. I said with the help of a friend who helped us do our first video, and then it just took off from there, you know, like him telling us how, you know, to do certain stuff, you know, like type of camera to buy and stuff like that.
Right.
So after that, you know, watched a little YouTube and, you know, just learned a bunch of stuff from there.
That's tight.
Right on. So, can you explain the name? Because
The
I'm sure
name-
people watching right now are like, I don't
The
know
name
this.
Evil Minded came because we were always smoking weed, so and everybody thought, you know, like back in the days, like when
Yeah.
weed was like considered like a bad drug,
Yeah.
you know, so we always had our mind on weed. Like everything we wanted to do, we were like, hey man, let's get high first. So, you know, so our mind was always on the weed, and everybody thought it was evil. So, you know, that's how we came with the name Evil Minded.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, because I was wondering
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with like violence or nothing like that. It's just the fact that we were like straight up potheads. You know? Yeah.
People
we
thought it
were.
was evil.
Yeah, you know, like my mom used to that was the quote I got from my mom, you know. She used to always say like, stay away from that stuff.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
evil.
It's evil.
Yeah. And then like, you
Get
know,
away from it.
and then like I'm always like every time we're like in the studio, we're always thinking about it. Hey, let's get some weed before we record. So you know, our mind was always on it, so that's how we got it, Evil Minded.
Hey, Joseph Villena asked if you could turn the volume up on the mics. Hey, Joseph,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
still out
we
there,
got
let
you.
us know.
I got him. See, this is the kind of feedback that we need from our live stream.
Yeah.
At least people are watching.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
exactly.
So, so you guys are doing a lot of shows, more shows. Where's those shows that you guys did down here in San Diego? Do you remember?
We did one with this company called Ganja Galaxy.
Oh, that
Had
gotta
some
be,
friends over there that were putting
that
together.
got to take you out of the world, baby.
Yeah, they had some friends that were putting together a sesh
Of
and,
moon rocks.
Yeah. And then I did like a video over there for, you know, just like a video for their little event. And then they liked it and they asked if like I wanted to perform at the next one. So I went there, performed, and it was pretty cool. You know, met like a lot of good people in the industry. Got a lot of free shit, you know, still trying to give it away.
Yeah.
Free weed.
Real?
Yeah, a bunch of free shit. You know, yesterday we did our first annual stash and grab where it's like we got the stash, you come and grab it. And we just giving away free shit, you know, like free weed and stuff like that to like our followers, you know, just thanking them, you know, for following us. You know, it was like $100 worth of stuff. So we had one yesterday, and we had some girl named Erin. She came like within 30 minutes, you know, and she's the one who won, you know, the stuff. We gave her like a El Gallo vape mod. It's like this one right here. It's like $60.
Damn.
Man.
We gave her like a gram of like some fire ass weed and like some shirts and like some stickers and stuff like that.
Oh, that's tight.
So like at this stage of our career, now we're going to the point where we just want to give back, you know, stuff to like the community.
Just give back all the weed, huh?
No, well, not all the weed, you know,
Ain't
like
got no product left.
give back, you know, like stuff for like, you know, people like following us and supporting us, you know, like I got like a bunch of free shit from these shows, so that's what I'm giving away, you know. I'm
Yeah.
not like smoking it or nothing. And then like later on, like in the year, we want to try to have like a you know, a toy drive, you know, like to give
yeah?
like kids like toys like during Christmas, because you know this year we seen like a lot of kids that needed stuff, but you know we couldn't do nothing about it this year. But now we're gonna set ourselves up to succeed in doing that, like probably in December or something.
Right.
You know, so we want to try to give back to the community, not just
Right.
you know, give back to the potheads, but give
Yeah.
back to everybody. You
Yeah,
know?
the community, because that's
That's
what I mean. That's what
beautiful.
matters, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear too, man. Because I mean, I guess you said you're like 36, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm 35, and like our people were like in their 30s. They weren't really giving back to the community. They were kind of like taking from the community.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I definitely see the difference. You know, like if you give back and try to help the kids out to grow up in a better area.
yeah.
I know Oceanside. I don't know about now, but I know it was rough.
Yeah,
in the
it
days.
was. It was rough back in the days. You know, it wasn't like a good place to grow up.
Right.
But, you know, now there's like a bunch of change, you know, like people back in the days who used to not get along. You see them hanging out at the park with their families, you know, like having a barbecue. So, you know, it's like a beautiful thing that everybody's like, you know, not into that bullshit anymore. You know, everybody's like family oriented, you know, just trying to get along and, for the young ones, it's, they look up to us. So, it's our job to, do like positive stuff, to influence the young kids. Because, there's more out there than, there's more to life out there than getting high and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, and it's when I was listening to all the music from your SoundCloud, and because again, going back to the evil-minded music.
Yeah.
And initially, when you see it, even me, because I'm not a big fan of gangster rap, and I was like, oh man, gangster rap, I don't really want to go back into that again. You know what I mean? Like, I listen to some old like Dog Pound and stuff like that, but I was like, all right, fuck it, let's listen to it. And then I listened to it, and I was like, oh shit, this is positive music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's real positive.
Yeah, you know what? I went through that stage in my life where I just rapped about like fucking gang shit, and then like my cousin got killed. And I forgot what year it was, but when he got killed, that like changed my outlook on everything. So after that, I just started like thinking like positive and stuff like that. And then, like my brothers and them playing like a lot of Bob Marley in the house and shit, it just changed my whole thinking of everything, like reprogrammed my way of thinking.
Right. That's good.
I think that's like maturity, you know what I mean? Like, I think everybody's been through that, you know what I mean, which is cool and it's awesome. But I think it's a younger age that's grabbing it faster than the people back in the 80s, you know what I mean? Because they was still gangbanging, and they was like 56 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's like we're younger, and we teach faster now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because I remember being like 16, like looking at the liquor store, like, damn, man, dude, like 50 years old, he's still gangbanging and shit.
Oh yeah,
that's the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I still have like friends, like and relatives that are like still into that type of lifestyle, and then like I just try to show them that there's like more to life, besides like fucking being angry at someone all the time and or having differences.
Or did we find out that we weren't really gangsters? It was like a scared straight program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Like, oh shit, man,
I ain't
Mom
that
just
motherfucker
got
look
killed yesterday. Man, and I thought that motherfucker was hard.
Yeah,
Motherfucker get shot in the leg. Oh no, I'm not going through that pain.
Hell no.
And then, I figure with all that negative, music in the world, somebody has to do some positive shit,
Right.
know? Oh, yeah. And I guess it's us.
So how's like
You know?
Oceanside now? Is it like it's changed a lot?
Yeah. Oceanside is like, it's gotten way better than it was before, You can actually go places without somebody like pointing you out and thinking you're somebody else,
Can you go to Mission Ave like that?
Yeah.
Oh, just wanna
I
make
know.
That's all I heard. Oceanside, don't go to Mission Ave.
Yeah,
Cool.
you can go anywhere now, man, because I think like everybody is like now, with they realize that, that stuff like back in the days, that gangbanging stuff, that's just stupid shit,
Yeah.
Especially these millennials, like they're all about money and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
That's
you don't
very
have
true.
time to like be
Priorities
like
are
worrying
different.
about somebody else, like what they're doing, because you got to pay your rent, you got to take care of your family and stuff like that.
That's good.
So what
Yeah,
about
that's
the album? Are you working currently on an album?
Yeah, yes, we are. We're working on an album right now, but we're trying to do this thing where we want to bring out an album with a video for every song.
Oh, shit.
Because nowadays, nobody wants to really listen to shit. Everybody wants to see it. Everybody's like visuals, so you'll get more, I think, like fans when I think if you have like videos. I noticed that because like when we first started, we had like probably like 100 followers, and then we put out our first video, and then we got like 10,000 followers with like in say like 3 weeks.
Oh,
And then
damn,
the next
nice.
video we put out, it was like the same way. And like
Well,
all
thank you
our,
for coming on here because we need 10,000
Yeah.
people to see this shit.
yeah, I want to be on. I don't want to just be a one-time guest.
No,
you know?
no.
I
Oh,
want to
no,
be
no,
like
no.
a co-host or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, we trying to take my spot.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not trying to take Mark's job. though.
Mark, you're out.
Hey man, Major Damage came again.
Damn.
No,
And he does a video.
but I mean, majority of our our guests, we always tell them, man, we want you guys back because we don't
Yeah.
want it just like a one-time banger.
Yeah, we like doing follow-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it feels good to me to be hanging out with like my island people, from
Yeah.
not just Samoans, everybody,
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what
That's
we're
the
saying.
idea
it's
that
like
we're
a
trying to get
family.
across.
It's like a family thing to me,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, yeah, man, we'll be in the garage. I was like, island style. That's where we hang out.
Yeah.
Fucking, and he was like, all right, cool. I know all
You
about
if
that.
it probably was
He walked up.
someone-
He's like, "This is fancy."
It was probably somewhere else. I probably wouldn't have came. You know what I mean? But knowing that it's like the Usos and shit like that,
There you go.
Yeah.
that made it like more of like I got to do this shit.
Yeah, man. I
Hey,
mean, that's
Going back to the album process, I know you said you wanted to have a video per song.
Yeah.
For me, as a fan and like a consumer, it'd be dope is if artists started just going behind the scenes and like just show videos in the studio, man. Like this is how.
Oh
we
yeah,
do it.
we got that. We
Oh,
got that
that's see,
coming
there you
out
go.
too,
Documentaries and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that. I
It's
see a lot more artists.
funny,
Background
like
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
like when I'm hanging out with like everybody in the studio and all like the homies, like we're all like funny people, but the moment you get the camera out, nobody's funny. Everything's like,
exactly.
everything turns out stupid, you know.
Yeah, kind of like us.
yeah. Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So, how many people are in Evil Minded besides yourself?
It's just me, my friend Wicked Rhythm that makes the beats, and my homeboy Slink, who is our videographer.
Uh-huh.
And me and him are the ones who do all the videos, but I can't film myself, so we need somebody else to hold the
Right.
camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you
Because I admit, I get some good ass,
footage?
shots and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and then like other people do it, and I'm like, no, not like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain things you want to see out of it too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then like when you're doing your own stuff, you take more pride in it than like when you're paying somebody else to do it. Because like
Right.
when you tell somebody else to do it, you tell them to do one thing, and they're like, oh, that takes too much time, or we can't do it like this and stuff like that. But I noticed like when I did my own stuff, I was like, man, all this shit was easy. So they were trying to tell me they couldn't do
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah. This didn't want to.
Are your
Yeah.
other two boys also Pacific Islanders? Or?
No, the dude who makes my beats, Wicked Rhythm, he's white, and then our videographer Slink, he's black
Okay.
and Filipino, so he is an islander.
Okay.
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 That's tight. Yeah, because I was watching some of the videos. I noticed there weren't like too many other Samoans in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like the way we do,
Well, because like, sorry, not to cut
the
you
way
off,
we
but-
do our videos is we try not to do them the same way everybody else does their videos.
Yeah.
With like a bunch of people in the background smoking weed and. We
Throwing
want to
bottles
be
up.
different. Yeah, because you don't want to see the same video over and over and over again. So we
Right.
try to do our shit different.
Right. Yeah, because I
So-
like watching. When I watch videos, I like watching like storylines. But
Yeah.
that's how I like my
Yeah.
rap though too.
Yeah.
I like storyline based and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen like the video we did about the government called
Yeah.
"It Don't Matter"?
Yep.
Like that, like videos like that. Like nobody else has shit like that,
Right.
out. Because they're too busy getting high and recording it on tape. Like, oh, that's some bad shit.
Yeah, I just want to stop right now and watch the video.
Look,
I just want to stop right now and watch the video.
yeah, because the one I
Sounds
think
interesting.
it was like you're on like an old school like
Phone, yeah.
phone. And I was like,
Yeah,
what the
the
hell?
whole,
Like,
yeah, the whole thing. I was like, I was supposed to be spying, like,
Yeah.
on like these fools from the government, but they caught me.
yeah.
And then when they caught me, like, they ended up like killing me.
And I was sitting there, I
shit
was like,
that.
damn, that's kind of like a trip. Like I wouldn't imagine like trying to shoot that video myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, catch me in the dirt, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Hold on, like this.
Yeah, it was my friend. He was like, "Man, you got to get down dirty, like in the dirt, like you're crawling."
Like,
And
bitch, it's
I
my
was
new
like,
shoes.
Man, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, "Man, this shit hurts," we got like a lot
Slight
of
to
the,
second.
yeah, we got like a lot of the blooper shit and stuff like that. Where I'm like, "Man, I'm not doing this shit." Fuck that,
See, that's the stuff I want
Yeah,
to
that's
see. That's the
good.
stuff I like to see right there.
Yeah, see, I
I
wanna
like
see
to
that
see the
too.
bloopers.
Did you clean
Yeah.
this area? That smell like dog shit over here. Dude.
Yeah,
You did it. It is dog shit. Yeah, nah.
So who's some of your influences?
Great.
growing up?
my biggest influence, I would say, is not in rap, but it's Bob Marley.
Nice.
Because
Oh.
of everything he talks about. Like I try to portray it in my songs and stuff like that. And he is right. Like everybody else out here is living their life and blind to what's really going on in the world. And there's like a few people out here who know what's really going on. you know. And then
Yeah.
when you try to tell somebody that shit, they look at you like you're crazy. So, you know.
Yeah. Like fucking conspiracy theories and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Government
exactly like
corruption.
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's real.
It is real, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
How real?
Hey, you know that flu that went around? Nigga,
No,
it was all
so-
poison.
so
They make that
That's
shit.
the
You know what?
government
So-
making their money
Yeah.
off of medicine.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
telling
why I
you.
don't
You
take
think
the
so?
flu shot.
I
Yeah.
really think so.
All right, I didn't take the flu shot.
The flu
so-
shot is
I
like the
didn't take
worst
it
thing
either.
you can
you
ever
don't want
do.
to take the flu shot.
No.
Because
Doesn't
3
that
years
just
from
get you
now, I'll
sick?
kill you.
Yeah. I have never got the flu shot, and I have never got the flu.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
You heard it here first. ParBar Medical Center.
yep.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Conspiracy theory.
That's a fact.
If you want to
We'll
get
work that
shot
down.
up with pig's blood and shit like that, go ahead. But
Chicken hormone.
not me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's not that pig's blood you eating. That's not killing you.
Yeah.
Hey, frittata is good, bro. Hey, I'm talking about Grandpa's shit.
No, frittata is good. Dude.
I was just like,
Yeah,
I was like
it is.
imagining some like old dude like pointing at you like, look, the government's trying to kill you, like putting you like, and he's like as he eating like this big ass fat meal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what's killing you, pop. And,
No.
yeah,
It's that
not-
pork blood that's
yeah,
killing you, bro.
yeah. That gave you the diabetes.
Yeah, there'll always be McDonald's around till we're all gone.
Dude, I fucking
Yeah,
hate
you
McDonald's.
know?
exactly.
And it's just gonna get cheaper
I ain't
and cheaper.
gonna lie.
I love that
The
shit.
fries
too.
are crack.
The
Fries
99
are-
cent
fries
The
are
fries
crack,
are
dude.
crack to me.
Yeah.
I'm
It
messing with them
is.
fries up.
Them 99-cent burgers will fuck you
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up shit, man. The broke people are the one like 99-cent burger, man. That's a big ass
Yeah.
burger.
And that's
I'm
the
hungry.
one with the most poison in it.
Yep. The cheaper it is, the more poison it has.
Oh man.
Oh man, I'm gonna stop eating off the dollar menu. Then.
Why is that? It's cheap. It's cheap to eat bad, but it's expensive to try to eat healthy.
Dude.
Because
Right.
they
Well-
don't want you buying the good food.
Right?
Right,
They want you to
exactly.
die.
Yeah, exactly.
Population control.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
I mean, I eat pretty healthy during the week, and that shit's expensive, man. Like
Chemtrails, you know, all that shit. You know.
$10 to $13 just per meal.
That's how they want you to look at it, because the last thing you want to do after you're working all day is go home and cook some shit. So you want to just drive to the McDonald's, order some stuff where you can just eat it, throw away, go home and watch TV. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about dishes or nothing like that.
No, I was like, wait, are you talking about?
McDonald's is the same
Yeah.
reason why there's a liquor store on every
Every
corner.
corner.
Hey, you know
If we
what?
don't kill you by the liquor, we're gonna kill you by the food.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
tell
have one or
you.
the other, right? You gotta have one or the other.
I'm
I
gonna
was
tell
like-
you the truth right here. In Samoa, they used to never have diabetes until they put a McDonald's in over there.
Oh yeah,
Now everybody
Wow.
over there has diabetes and shit.
I already told you guys this on the show. I
And
was like,
stop eating poi and stuff. That's how come.
no, like when I went to Samoa, the first place my family took me to was a fucking McDonald's. I was
Because
like,
that's
I don't want to
that's
go to
a
McDonald's by the
five-star
airport,
restaurant.
and that's the first place I saw the first triple McFish.
Triple.
I was like,
Ooh.
you guys got a triple McFish up this bitch?
Hey, you know the Samoans,
Hey,
man.
bro.
They be
That's
ordering.
kinda good, yo.
They be like putting like two of the menus together. Like, can I order a 23 and a 101? Yeah, I'm serious, man.
I want a Kui McNugget.
Dude, it was
I want the
nuts.
55 combo plate.
And that was also the very first time like I went there, and on my aunt's van, no doors, like just no doors. Yeah, we were just cruising. Yeah, the babies like holding them. Like I was like, man, this feels
Yeah.
unsafe to open this. bitch.
And let me guess, the front windows were tinted.
But all the
Just
doors
tight.
were off.
So front windows are tinted with no
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
And I ain't making fun of them. I mean,
No.
because have you seen the prison? You get when you
Yeah,
went
where
back
you can just walk out.
Walk-
But you got to be back like before it gets dark. Yeah.
No
awesome,
way.
dude.
there?
I
Yeah,
will go to jail. in
no, because
Samoa.
I was like, my
Right?
aunt was like, oh, that's the prison right there. I was like, man, where's the fences and stuff? She's like, they're not gonna get out or leave. I was like, why? Where you gonna go? Your mom's?
Yeah.
You're on an island.
Shit.
Your
Yeah.
ass is going right back to jail. You go home.
So it's like a fucking timeout room.
Yeah. The front
Yeah.
gate is like wide open. I'm serious.
Yeah, it's just tight.
What happened? They lost the key to the lock a long time ago.
No, they were like, you go home, your mom's gonna whoop your ass anyway. You might as well just
Just
wait.
stay there.
Yeah.
You better take your ass back to jail.
Yes, mom. Yes, mom.
I just need to get some extra
Getting
shoes.
hit by with a fucking coconut tree and shit. Your dad's throwing you fucking big ass coconuts. That's
Yeah.
fucked up, dude.
I'm telling you.
All right, going back to the whole.
Yeah.
Mom-
We had a little sideways
That's
story.
what we do here.
Yeah.
Going back to the cannabis movement, I know you grew up when the idea was that it was evil, like you said.
Yeah,
or
it was like
looked down.
illegal. Like,
So
you
how
know.
do you see it now? Like you see people like, oh yeah, like cannabis is good, and like Because I know there's still like a halfway point where people still think it's bad, and then there's the other half where it's like it's another medicine. You know what I'm saying?
I still see it the same way I did like back in the days. Like it's it's like medicine for you. Like
Right.
what's his name? Jeff Sessions. He's like comparing it to heroin.
Oh no!
Which is
It was
like,
no,
what
no
the
way.
hell?
No way.
Yeah, so that's why
But
they're.
if you smoke that platinum OG, nigga, that's like heroin.
Yeah, true that. True that.
I just think
can
about
vouch
that
for
Dave show.
that.
You ever smoked dick for? Weed's
Yeah,
not
no,
a drug.
I mean, at least for me, I mean, I was born in '90, so I don't really know. I mean, I was always told that cannabis was like
Drugs are
not
bad.
good for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
But like over the years, like you see the stereotype. It's like, oh well, we've used this for this, like, and the cannabis cured this person, and then like
Yeah,
like
there-
CBDs.
there's actual like medicinal purposes to it,
Yeah.
but then there's also these people that just like abuse it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and like as people do with anything like cough syrup or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of cool to see that the bright side to it. It's not just like all like weed is bad and
Yeah.
all this-
There's drinkers and there's alcoholics. There's smokers and there's weedaholics. And the weedaholics are the bad ones.
Yeah, we all had that friend like in the 90s. Motherfucker wouldn't get off his
even-
couch.
I don't even know what the fuck
The
he's
ones
talking
you talking
about.
about,
A weedaholic.
those are the ones that just abuse the hell out of it, not using it for the good purposes.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
said
don't know,
smokers
is
like
it-
and weedaholics, so
Yeah,
I'm like thinking
smokers
like
and then
cigarettes
there's
and then
weedaholics.
people that
No,
smoke.
like
I don't
when I think
understand.
of like a person that smokes so much weed, is that motherfucker is always at the house, like just sitting
not
there
doing
on
it,
the couch,
not
yeah,
being
sitting on the
productive,
couch,
yeah.
Just
and like
eating
just eating all the
Doritos.
fucking chips.
The only
and
thing they're
shit.
gonna rob is your refrigerator.
Yeah,
That
That shit's
the only
expensive,
thing, man.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. That I think that was the stereotype. Though.
yeah. And then they're like, "Hey, let's go smoke a blunt." They walk back out, walk back in the house, sit right back in the same spot, and you sitting there like, "Bitch,
What time you work?
Yeah.
yeah, what you need to do something."
Yep.
I don't know.
It's Friday, Craig. You ain't got no job.
Exactly.
I don't know. That was just on my mind since he brought that up. I was
Yeah.
like, there is some negative connotation and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I
but-
think especially in the 90s, man, because that was just like when people were just rolling blunts and hitting bongs. That's all they
Yeah.
were doing.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
funny, it's like they legalize marijuana, but they want to legalize like alcohol, prescription pills, and tobacco, which kills like hundreds and thousands of people every day.
Right.
But that's legalized, but marijuana isn't, which hasn't killed like one person, yet. So that's kind of funny right there. It's like, are they really trying to help you out, or are they really trying to kill you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I think is gonna happen. They're gonna start putting other shit inside fucking marijuana, dude.
Yeah.
The government.
You
Yeah.
think so?
So the best shit to have is homegrown shit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like how you have your fucking homegrown lettuce.
They're gonna
your
find out how to-
homegrown
Tomatoes and
They're
all
gonna,
that.
they're
Yeah.
gonna find out how to fast food the fucking
Okra?
weed and shit.
Yeah.
You gonna have a
Yeah.
drive through?
okra?
Let me get that combo number 55.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like, yeah,
hot
we just planted
pepper.
yesterday, fucking started blooming today. What the hell? What you put in there?
What kind of soil you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they know that like people grow their own weeds, so they can't really make like all the money they can, like tobacco or
Right.
pills and stuff like that. Because that's like their biggest money maker is like prescription pills.
Yep.
Because those guys pay them, like our government, to
Millions,
yeah,
billions of dollars.
to make weed
That's-
illegal. So does the tobacco company and the alcohol company. And it's just like common sense. You don't really have to do research. You just see it out there. Like they even have the commercials, like people dying every day from smoking cigarettes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you still can go to the store and buy it. If you have a bunch of it in your house, you won't get raided.
Right.
So that's
What's crazy? You can go take like 2 Tylenols with the side effects, nigga. You can have a fucking
real?
heart attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You notice on the commercials, all these new medicines, they say like 18 different symptoms in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you'll have
Oh yeah, when
diarrhea
they
for a
tell
week.
you side effects might be
You might go
Heart failure.
yeah.
or you might go
What?
blind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, huh? That's a side effect?
No.
What the fuck?
Uh,
Death? That's not a side effect.
I never had that problem.
That's a permanent
Yeah.
state.
Fucking death
permanent.
is a side effect. Hey, death is a side effect now. in the U.S.,
Death is a side effect.
Yeah, it is, man.
That's the name of this episode right here.
Yeah.
There's a side
It's a
effect.
side effect.
Damn, that's some fucked up shit.
It is, man.
That's like the last thing they say. And if you start experiencing death, please call your local hospital.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Please call 911 right away.
Please discontinue use.
Yeah.
check with your doctor first before you die.
Yeah.
Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Blame that motherfucker.
If you started noticing death, call your doctor.
Damn it, man. But as we're gonna go back into the music,
yeah.
The song that we got a song that
Yeah.
you dropped. It's also on your SoundCloud, which will link to our episode this Wednesday.
Yep.
When we release everything. You want to let us know, talk about it a little bit?
Which song is that? Comprende?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that song came about because like one of my cousins, he's like on the East Coast and he's like fishing, and then he like called me and said, hey, you know, how come you don't write no gangster shit anymore? And then, you know, we got in this talk and he was like, you know, he was just getting on my case, you know, like writing like some gangster shit,
Yeah.
you know. And he would call me like every week and I would tell him like, hey, man, you know, because I don't want to, you know. So I did this song just, you know, for him, you know, prove him wrong. You know, he thought I couldn't do it. So that's why I wrote this one
Oh, okay.
for him, you know.
All right, get it. So, are you gonna cut these mics while it's playing or no?
Yeah, we'll let it run. I mean,
Okay.
who
So we're
knows?
gonna
Who
take
knows
a
what
quick
funny
break.
stuff we'll say.
We're gonna take a quick break. It's gonna run through the audio, so you guys should hear it on the if you're watching live.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And if you
otherwise,
don't, then I'm sorry. This
Yeah.
fits T. So.
We'll just
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
you guys off.
all right, guys, we'll be right back.
All right.
Check it out.
This Fanta's fucking me up. Oh no, it's Precious.
Sliding through my city undetected. Major damage 187, well respected. Been doing this thing for years. Opened up so many eyes, spit game in many ears. Made songs for the fam to bump. Shot a couple up to Wendy. Fam, that's what's up. Now I'm at the lab getting it on. Hoping that one day this could be my job. Got skills that can pay the bills and guaranteed nobody's gonna get killed. Unless you come around here with that dumb shit. Who's so deep, know that we can handle it. Comments, make it out to me and I'll get to it after I finish smoking this weed. Blazed up, feeling good as hell, cause my family been blessed and I'm not in jail. Got chicks trying to get in big, but sorry baby girl, I got a wife and kid. That's who I'm doing this for. I'm trying to get the cash every time you hit the flow. It's like pulling teeth trying to get paid. We ain't talking about bitches, so we ain't getting played. On the radio, they saying fuck us. No gang on the payroll, it's just us. You got problems, don't blame it on me. Situations fucked up, don't be hating on me. I be smoking that El Presidente while you be blowing in the wind. Comprende? You got problems, don't blame it on me. Situations fucked up, don't be hating on me. I be smoking that El Presidente while you be blowing in the wind. Comprende? Now the mission I chose to receive involves murder, mayhem, lies, and deceit. I grab the mic and murder MCs. Thought I wasn't coming for your game plan to deceive. You can hate, but it won't bother me. I'm not destined to fail, most like to succeed. Battle tested, been through the heat. Ran around with baby devil toting fire on the street. Now I'm way past all that bull. Not trying to kill a brown man, cause that ain't cool. We can all have anything you want. Just keep it 100, man, you don't have to front. Mom and dad, man, you did this to me. Supplied me with the knowledge and the will to succeed. Thank you for all you've done. They handed me the rock, now it's my turn to run. Over every rapper who oppose in a battle, watch out, I'm likely to explode. Sometimes my anger gets to me, like a bomb blowing up is my destiny. Just gotta get through all the barriers, fully loaded like an aircraft carrier. Waiting on my time to see what the future holds for a sinner like me. You got problems, don't blame it on me. Situations fucked up, don't be hating on me. I be smoking that El Presidente while you be blowing in the wind. Comprende? You got problems, don't blame it on me. Situations fucked up, don't be hating on me. I be smoking that El Presidente while you be blowing in the wind. Comprende?
And that beat's tight too. That's
Thank
the one
you.
by what's his name?
Wicked Rhythms.
All right,
yeah.
yeah. It feels old school.
Yeah,
like an old school, like
Feels like Dub C.
Huh? Like a dub
Like
C?
Dub C, like West Side
Yeah.
Connection.
I can even hear like rapping Forte.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Them too.
So too short.
Yeah. Feels like that 90s.
Yeah, yeah. He makes
But,
some good beats.
So you made that for your cousin on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Like Florida?
Well,
or
he's
something?
from down here, but he's like, you know, because he got like in a bunch of trouble, so he lives down.
yeah.
on
So he's
the
hiding out.
Kicked
He's
out
one
of
of
the-
them
Oh, yeah, we
cousins.
know. We know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're going to see. We're not going to say where he's at.
yeah.
Protective custody.
He's fishing. I'll tell you that.
Stupid.
He has no address. He's on a fishing boat.
He moved up to bigger things. You know, the big boats down there in Florida coming from the geese.
So is that going to be one of the tracks that are going to be on the new album?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how many tracks are you doing on the new one?
I
your
think
album?
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's all of the ones that you currently have out there on SoundCloud?
Yeah, we have like 2 songs on Spotify. There's like one this reggae song we did, and
I was trying to find that. I couldn't find it.
one called it's on there, and it's on I think on iTunes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
like
check that one out.
Yeah, it's a reggae joint.
yeah, yeah.
So you sing too?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
good
tried
thing
to.
you said that.
but,
If you did,
know.
I was gonna say sing right now. But
Yeah, go get the guitar.
I sing at home in front of my wife. You know.
oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Shower on the toilet.
Yeah, it's
Best-
okay.
Push out.
That's the best audio right there.
Sing to
Yeah.
your kids. You sing to your kids.
Yeah, I like some of my videos, you know, like, cause like most of my songs I don't really cuss on. That's like the only song that I'm cussing on and shit like that. So, like my other songs,
Oh, we got the exclusive.
yeah,
You know, he's and shit like
Yeah.
that. So I mean, I was
my other
I'm gonna curse
songs,
on the song. But
yeah,
we ain't on the song, so I'm gonna say this.
like my other songs, like my daughter, she like knows the words to them and stuff like
That's
that.
cool.
So she be like singing them all the time and stuff. But I don't play her the songs like with the bad words and shit like that.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
Yeah, yeah, of
You're a
course.
parent, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
So on the album, is there like a theme you guys are going for, or is it just kind of like a little bit of everything, whatever makes the cut?
Yeah, it's just a little bit of everything, like whatever we think is like the best thing to go on there. You know, I'm Samoan, so that's the only reason why we did like reggae songs and stuff like that, because you know, it's like taking it back to my culture, and plus I always listen to like Island 98.5 and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't, to be honest, I don't listen to rap, you know.
Oh, really?
No, I
That's
don't.
crazy.
Yeah, I
I-
mean,
All I listen to is like reggae. Like I listen to like Common Kings, you know, like
Yeah.
Fiji and all them and stuff like that.
What like older like island reggae artists did you listen to?
What, older?
Yeah,
Island
like,
reggae?
Well, like you said, you're 36 now.
Yeah.
So like maybe in like your 20s, like 15 years ago.
15 years ago, I used to listen to like straight Easy E, NWA, and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, Easy
Yeah.
E was Samoan. Easy
Yeah.
Easy E was Samoan.
Yeah, DJ Quick. I used to never listen to reggae back in the days, you know, even though like all my brothers and stuff listened to it.
Have you ever got down to like some Calapana or some
Yeah.
C&K or
No, not
No.
yet. Not
Capella?
yet.
Oh yeah. So
You
those
know.
are older
yeah,
artists that I know I grew up on, I guess,
yeah. I mean,
or at least heard of and listened to.
trying to think of like when I started listening to Island reggae. It's probably when Paul Hanna came out. Actually, that was like the first band, and then I jumped into like Capenna, and then I went backwards after
Oh,
Paul Hanna.
got you.
You know, what I mean?
Well-
'Cause before that, I wasn't listening to like Island reggae much.
I started listening to it because like Oceanside has like a sister city.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Oh,
or,
yeah, I
like-
remember that.
remember
yeah,
Sister
and
City?
then Common Kings was performing there before they were even big.
Okay.
You know, so I met those guys over there and then like hung out with them. Like we went to this bar afterwards and stuff like that. And then that's
Yeah.
how I got into like the island reggae, because I didn't even know there was like island reggae. You know, they were
Oh,
like
yeah?
the first
that's
ones.
cool.
Yeah, they were like the first ones to introduce me to it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, so
So you did get left behind.
yeah, I did. Well, you know, like I was like always into rap, but my
Yeah.
brothers were into like reggae and stuff like that. And now it's like the other way around. Now I don't even listen to rap because, you know, most of that stuff on the radio, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Well, you can't
know.
Mumble rap.
I think
understand
we all.
half of it.
I think we all agree on that one.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's on the radio?
Yeah, so that's the reason why I don't listen to rap. I just listen to like reggae and stuff like that. That's why a lot of people, like at my shows, they'll ask me if I listen to this guy or this guy, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even know who that is. You
Yeah.
know?
Have you done any shows in Oceanside?
No, I haven't. You know,
Oh,
the
really?
reason why is because there's like nothing in Oceanside, you know, over there for me to do a show. You know, a reason for me to do a show over there. Like, there's like no like producers or anybody like doing anything like musically over there.
Okay.
Like, if I were to do a show over there, it would just be just to do a show. But like every show I do, I want to do it, you know, make sure people are there and with the purpose.
Right.
You know, so I know Oceanside has nothing. You know, I'm not hating on Oceanside because I'm from there, but that's the reason why I don't do shows like in Oceanside.
There's not too many venues.
Yeah, well, there's venues over there, but like,
little
who's
dive
really gonna
bars?
go
Yeah.
see you? You know.
So I got a question. So other than the music that you write, do you play any instruments? As far
No, I don't play any instruments.
Okay.
I used to play the ukulele. I'm gonna try to start playing that again. You know, because it's been a while, but that's really the only thing. And beat machine, that's it.
Yeah. That's cool. Who books the shows up in LA for you?
My friend, he's like my friend that makes the beats. Me and him get together, and he'll just text me like, you know, certain places that like we can do shows at and stuff like that, and then I'll get back to him and let him know if I have like the time or we can do it, and then we just go from there.
How often do you have shows up there?
Like once a month. We were gonna do one in January, but it got rescheduled to next month. So it's gonna be next month, like February 26th.
Do you know the venue?
Yeah, it's at the Lexington, downtown LA.
No.
Yeah, I think I know where it's at.
We did the Viper Room like
Oh.
I think in November. Yeah, we did the Viper Room up there. You remember that rapper that got knocked out by that dude from San Diego?
Oh yeah.
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 The funny thing was I met that dude up there.
Oh,
was
for real?
it
Yeah.
the extension guy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Extension.
That's
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
got knocked out on stage, right? During the show.
Yeah. I met that guy up there.
He's the dude from Lemon Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, I seen him up there and stuff like that, and then like he was with all his bodyguards.
You got
know.
knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I told him.
Oh, you told him that?
Yeah, he was like, he was like in front of like a like this tattoo parlor with his bodyguards, and you know, like I was like drinking and shit like that, and then you know, like I'm from San Diego, so I seen him, and that was like the first thing I said. I was like, I stood up and I was like, hey, like, cause there was like some dudes that were there, like trying to get an autograph from him, and I just stood up and I was like, San Diego, bitch. Yeah. And then he looked at me, and then like he walked right inside the tattoo parlor with his bodyguard, and then like these dudes came up to me and they were like, hey man, thanks for ruining it, man. We were gonna get an autograph and a picture with him, and I was like, man, fuck him. You don't want a picture with that fool.
Hey, but I got some video of him.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
But check out this video.
Yeah,
I wonder what he was thinking. He was like, "Oh man, another one."
yeah. He was like, "Damn,
nowhere."
Yeah, I'm serious, man. It was crazy.
He got punked by a dude from Lemon Grove.
Damn. I
Yeah.
mean, he got slept. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no.
Well, you know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
seen like a lot of the video, like of him talking shit about San Diego, and you know, like that was the first thing I thought about when I seen him. You know, I just thought I was like,
Yeah.
San Diego, bitch. And then he seen me, and then he like went straight in the tattoo parlor with his like
Fuck, is that
bodyguards
an
and shit.
islander?
He's rubbing his jaw.
It's like, man.
He's all not again.
I just pictured that fucking
got
Street
back
Fighter. I
with
want
solid
someone to do
food.
that Street Fighter ending. Buh, 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 buh.
It's
Okay.
funny.
Oh.
It's funny because like when I seen him, I called my wife, and I said, "Hey, I know a way I can make it big quicker." And then she was like, "How?" I was like, "I seen that full extension over here. I'm gonna go fucking kick his ass." She was like, "No, don't do that shit. You got kids."
That's 10 more thousand followers, honey.
Yeah. She was like, "No, don't do that. You got kids. Don't forget about that." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." You know.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about their
Yeah,
future here,
yeah.
though.
Can't be a knucklehead no more.
That's what
man.
I was saying. I was thinking about our future though.
He's like, yeah, I'm doing this for the kids.
And for SD.
For both.
Damn. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's funny,
What
though.
do you think?
It
what do
is
you-
crazy, man.
What do you think about rap nowadays?
Rap nowadays, to be honest, it sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I don't care if somebody hears that. You know, I'm from Oceanside. You can come find me over there if you don't like that shit.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, extension cord.
Yeah.
Just like Rick Ross, you know Rick Ross, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I seen this video the other day. Like he's fake too. All that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
he talks about, it ain't his
He
life.
ain't
he's
even the
living.
real
yeah.
Rick Ross.
Yeah, he's talking about some other dude's life.
Rick Ross is from L.A.
Yeah,
We
Oh,
was
for
just
real?
watching the documentary about that.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a big fucking drug dealer up in L.A.
Yep.
He was the only black dude really running shit.
Yeah, so he's living somebody else's life
Yeah.
out there, not being real.
Trying to tell his story.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
So
Yeah.
now the real Rick Ross is suing him
Yep.
for using his name in his stories.
What?
Yeah.
So
That's
now you
tight.
know that rappers are fake as fuck.
Well, I kind of
Yeah.
assumed that for majority of them.
Yep.
Well, not our boy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's what's
he's evil minded. Watch
Yeah,
out.
evil minded. He's keeping it. He's keeping it real as fuck.
Yeah.
So that show you have next month in February?
Yes.
26th?
February 26th at the Lexington in downtown LA.
Nice, dude. And that's gonna be. So you're the only one that raps though, right? Out of the production
Yeah.
company.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
So then, does your boy like spin with you, or do you guys play tracks on the back?
Yeah, he's the one who plays the beats, and then my other friend, he's the one who does the recording while we're like on stage and stuff like that.
Man, that's tight. Man,
He's like a DJ. You got just like a guy that plays the beats. He's like a DJ or what?
Yeah. He used to DJ for like parties and stuff, and then he just stopped DJing and just started like making beats.
That's cool.
so how long have you guys been together?
Yeah.
I say we've been together like 10 years.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow, that's
damn.
good.
Yeah.
And it's just finally
That's
coming
strong.
like full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, you know what? Like, to be honest, like my friends, they always thought of it as like a hobby. And then I just came to him one day and I told him like, hey man, I'm tired of like, just messing around. It's, we're either going to do this shit or we're not going to do this shit.
Yeah.
And I, told him straight out, like we're either going to put our time and effort into this or we're not just going to do it, and, because I didn't want to waste my time anymore.
Right.
So I told them, and then, they were with it. They had some time to think about it, but, they were with it because I told them, like, I'm either going to do it with or without them.
Yeah, you're still gonna
There
move
you go.
forward.
Yeah.
And that's just
know,
Shows your
that's what comes
dedication.
with-
Hey,
Yeah.
That's something you got to do.
and
that also comes with growth.
sometimes, like, it takes somebody to, like, do something like that to, get everybody, serious about it instead of, like, like just taking it as a joke.
Yeah, gotta grab
Yeah.
that bull by the horns.
Yeah, because they would hit me up, hey, let's do a song today. I would be like, hey, I don't want to do a song if we're not going to do this shit for real,
Yeah.
I don't want to come over there and just fuck around and, make songs and not do nothing with it, because it's like a waste of time to me. So, I'm taking time away from my family and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's it.
if we're going to do this stuff, let's go 100 with it, and, here we are now,
Sick.
you know.
So when do you guys anticipate like your album dropping, or when's your hopes?
I say this year by summer this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have all the music done. We just got to get on the videos.
Oh, okay.
We just got like probably like 5 or 6 more videos to do. But like once we get on it, it takes us like 2 or 3 days just to do the video, edit and everything,
Damn, that's fast.
Yeah, because we try to like, we all have families, so we try to knock it out quick as possible. That way we don't let it linger on and linger on,
Right.
you know.
Get in
Yeah.
and done.
Because who knows the next time we might be able to go out and do that stuff,
Right.
Yeah.
because life gets in the way, family gets in the way.
So
You know.
with the album, you're releasing everything on SoundCloud, or are you guys actually coming out with hard copies?
Yeah, we're coming out with the hard copy, and releasing it on like iTunes and all the
All the
platforms.
digital outlets, yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the videos? How those are all going to go through YouTube?
We're still trying to figure that out on how we're gonna do it. We have like an idea to do like a flash drive, with the video and songs on it and stuff like that.
That's cool.
No.
So we're gonna just, explore like different options and stuff like that.
And remember those like double discs we used to have, like fucking CDs and shit.
Outcast, baby.
Yeah.
The ones with on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Booyah Trap did a hard copy like that. They had their CD in there and their DVD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
That
put
was,
the
that was solid.
Yeah, I remember buying those, man.
Yeah.
and you're like, hey man, don't fuck up my DVD and shit.
Yeah, yeah, that shit, huh? And then one's like always scratched because somebody put it on the wrong
Yeah,
side and stuff
motherfucker.
like
Shit,
that.
I remember I had VHS tapes when they were playing. They had the full band, dude, and my brother would be out there with them, and have like recordings of them, and then the street shit that they did. It's fucking crazy.
With that big ass camera.
Yeah.
Actually, because you're recording here right now.
Yeah.
And you were talking about earlier that you do, and you got is that GoPro working too?
Yeah, that's the Sony 4K camera. It's not a GoPro. It's like a,
that's a 4K.
Fuck
Yeah.
a
Get it right.
GoPro.
Damn, man, I didn't know. I just said GoPro. My bad.
yeah, it's a GoPro. Whatever.
Yeah, might as well.
It's still going pro.
Yeah.
So what about So you not only do music, you also have what you were talking about earlier with the cannabis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you don't work in a dispensary. You just
No, you know what? Like, I've been selling weed like for a long ass time, way before this shit was legal.
You can legally
Yeah.
say
You
this
can
now.
say that now,
You can
yeah.
say that now.
Yeah, you know. So, I just know like a lot of people who like want it, and I just know where to get it. You
So
know?
what about the vape pens and all that stuff? You got?
The
Those are just
vape
from the
pens,
shows you get.
One of these guys right here, the El Gallo,
Right.
they were like one of our sponsors. You know, like they help us out, like promoting us and shit like that. And
The
then-
Evil Minded.
yeah.
Okay.
And then sometimes we go to like shows with them when they'll be doing like shows and stuff like
okay.
that, and you know, like just give out stuff like, you know, shirts and you know stickers and
So
stuff
they'll
like
hit
that.
you up for like if you guys can do like shows for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
got you.
Nice.
So is there any other sponsors that you guys have out there?
Yeah, we have this company called Vape Meds. It's like same company, but they're from LA. And we have one of my friends has a company called 928 Clothing Company.
Okay.
And he's the one who makes all like the Oceanside shirts and stuff that I wear and stuff like that.
Oh, sick. What's
You know.
928? Is that the area code?
No, they used to be like a big tiger group in Oceanside.
Oh.
So that's where they started off, and then you know they just branched in. Instead of writing on walls, they started doing it on shirts and stuff like that. You know.
Make more money that
Make
way.
more money. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
shirt I
Money
got
now.
on right here.
Flash that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's tight.
I like that.
Yeah, they make all this stuff. You know, like I
That's the
always,
928 company.
yeah, I always have like every time I have a show, they always like give me like different shirts and
Right.
stuff like that. You know, so I always like wear different shit to like all my shows. You know, because of them. you
Yeah.
know. Thanks, Adrian. you know.
Now we'll
That's
put
awesome.
yeah, if you send me all the sponsors, we'll definitely tag them in the
Yeah. All right.
you know like
yeah.
so that's tight though, like
Yeah.
fucking because I remember like when we were in the band, like I always love wearing like sponsored shirts. I always had a bunch of free shirts, and
I
I
just
only
like
wore-
wearing new shirts.
Yeah,
Huh?
well,
Yeah.
there's
At least
there's
for me.
these two. There's like these two companies in Oceanside. One is called Mad Strange, and they have like a bunch of rappers from Oceanside under them.
Okay.
And then I'm representing this guy, you know, 928 Clothing, you know, because he makes all the Oceanside gear too. They used to be all together, but the other guys, they stole his like designs and like made their own shit.
Oh,
So he went on his own shit and
Oh,
you
shit.
know
In
started
the middle
doing.
of a t-shirt war.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah.
So that's who I'm rolling with these guys. You know, I see like a lot of the rappers that that other group has. You know, they're like all like, you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
So you
No
guys,
threat to me. You
I was
know.
gonna say,
that's
so
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
mad dog each other because you're wearing different gear.
No, you know, the difference between them and me is I'm actually from the streets of Oceanside.
Yeah,
I don't
right
know
there.
where the fuck they're from. You know.
This
I'm
motherfucker
serious.
is
You know,
real,
I'm-
dude.
Yeah, no, I'm
This
serious. You
is
know.
real.
You know, I see their videos like Oceanside this and Oceanside that, but you know, nobody knows who the fuck they are.
Or
You
where they came
know.
from, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually from Oceanside. You know, the streets of Oceanside. You know, so they have a problem with it. You know,
Whatever.
yeah, fuck
You
'em.
can find me.
Yeah, you know, and that's the difference. They're like they had like rich parents and shit like that, rich kids' parents. So you know,
Oh.
they got money from, you know, to start their shit from, you know, their parents. You know, my friend who does this, both of us were actually from the streets of Oceanside. You know, born and raised, used to bang and shit like that.
Yeah.
These other guys, they're just like fucking trying to capitalize off the name. That's all
Yeah.
they're doing. You know.
Too bad. Another Rick Ross and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. A whole stable of Rick Rosses.
Y'all did not come from the scums.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't from the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the scums?
Yeah, from the scums.
What's that?
Dude, this is from the ground, dude, from the bottom, dude. You know, the scum of the earth.
Like the
You mean the
Like
slums?
that, dude.
You mean the
For real?
slums?
Yeah, even the slums.
It's right there with the bump.
The gutter, right there, the gutter, right outside the gutter on the
Right
street.
next to the bums.
Yeah, right next to the bums.
Dude.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't know where this guy always goes with that.
So, all right. So
I don't know where I go. With
you guys
it
got.
either.
You guys got.
I just go with it.
You don't even know where you've been.
Yeah, I
Goes
don't even.
with the wind.
I don't even know where I was.
You know where you're at.
I still don't know where I'm at. but yeah, from the scums. I said new shit. You know what I mean?
New shit.
You ain't from the scums.
You're just the scum.
Yeah.
Bums.
You're an idiot.
No shit, dude. Okay.
You can always count on Uncle Nono to bring
Dude,
us
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Faggot.
Oh god.
Yeah, I only had 2 hours sleep, so fuck you.
So, Major Damage has. You guys have the album hopefully dropping by summer.
Yes.
You guys have your YouTube channel. You
Yes.
can watch. I think how many videos you got? 3.
Yes, we got 3, and then we're working on that one right now, that Comprende one.
Comprende?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll put you out on SoundCloud. You also have a show next month.
Yes, it was
February.
supposed to be this next week, but it got rescheduled to next month.
That was February 26th.
Yes. I think
at
it's a
Lexington-
Friday. Yeah.
Lexington downtown.
Yep.
L.A. Man, I hate downtown. I already told you that.
Hey, you know what? It takes us 5 hours to get there
That's
every
fucking-
time we
see?
go. The
That's
GPS
bullshit.
says 2 hours, and then when we get halfway, it switches to like 3 hours.
Everything
and then
turns
4
red.
hours.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Fuck
It's
that
crazy
shit.
drive,
I know.
man.
I hate that damn place.
Well,
You know, the fun thing was actually doing a show in San Diego because it was like 30 minutes to get home after that.
Hell yeah.
You know?
See?
So where have you performed out here? Or have
I performed at that at the Ganja Galaxy event in Miramar,
oh, okay.
and then at the Marrow in San Diego.
The Marrow?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's.
it's some club in San Diego. I didn't know where it was at either.
I never heard of it.
I was late because like I kept going down the wrong road and stuff like that. Yeah,
What the fuck is this place?
yeah. Just like when I was coming down here, man, I
Right
kept
next to
going
the
down the
scum.
wrong. Right next-
It must be that medical.
GPS says you're now in the scums. That's a good one, man.
Y'all have anything else?
I'm good. Mark? Well, no, Uncle Nono first, then Mark.
Appreciate you.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks
man.
for having
I
me,
appreciate
man.
it, man. The
Bless you.
positive music. That's
Yeah.
that in itself. I mean, is
It's a
better
blessing.
than anything else.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like just staying positive, because that's and I think music it can influence a lot. It influences a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
it does.
there's
So-
there's so much like negativity in the world that's going on nowadays, so much hate and stuff like that. So, it's always good for somebody, to try to bring some positivity to this world, Even if I can't do it like on a bigger scale, I'm going to try. But,
And you get there, man. You get there.
yeah, and that's what this world needs, because ever since, what's his name became president, it just got worse,
Yeah.
So,
That's a whole new show.
the
Yeah.
world just needs a little
just-
positivity, in life and stuff, like that. Hopefully, like, people can listen to our music and, just take parts of it and use it in their life, because, it's experience from me. And, I actually care for people out there. So, that's the only reason why, I'm all about the positive music and shit,
Sick.
Except for them motherfuckers
I like
in those
that.
other shirts.
Yeah, except for those guys from Mad Strange. Fuck them.
Yeah. An extension.
Oh,
wow. An extension cord dude.
Yeah. And extension.
Anyway, we're gonna sign off from the ParBar this Sunday. We want to appreciate Major Damage from
Yeah.
Evil Minded coming down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Check those
thanks
dudes
for
out.
having me.
And shit, we'll see you, man, in a couple months.
Yeah.
Catch up, see how the
Yeah.
album's dropping.
Hell yeah. I
We'll
love
catch
to
up
come
with
back.
y'all later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the laters.
Shoots. Hey, man, dude, I'm sorry about the sour feet. You know what I mean? I can smell that shit myself. You know what I'm saying? That was like 7 hours of walking, bro.